Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to do the thing that you should not do in this server. In Star Citizen in 3.17.2, which is, if you can tell right there, my ship engines are still on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the seat with the ship engines on. We're going to store it, and then we're going to try and get the glitch where it comes, where it's hovering when you recall it. Which is normally the opposite of what you want to try and do, but first I'm going to get it hovering, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it. So we're going to make our way back to the ASOP terminal. And this is something that basically, if you're like me and basically anyone else playing Star Citizen these days, you're probably going to encounter this, because even if you know the solution, very few people always remember to turn their ship off. But you'll learn it pretty quick, because if you don't, you're going to keep having to do this. But that's why I'm here. So, my name is Sharkspite. I've been playing the game since 2017 and really love it. It's something that I'm passionate about, and that's why I'm trying to get into the creator space. Um, I've played a lot of different kinds of games. Hello, guy. And this sim type of game is something that is really something that I've been looking for a long time, and I'm really happy to see how far along it's coming. So I hope to be making a lot more content for you guys, and let's go and see if we can get our ship to float. So like I said, the first step is unfortunately that you have to get your ship to hover, which in this patch basically means that you don't turn the engine off. Oh look, first try. So ours isn't too far off the ground, but even if you can get it to float, uh, then your issue is going to be like, you can do this, and this is another good trick to know. You can take your helmet off or any other piece of armor, and sometimes you can get standing on top of that. There, and then you might be able to reach that if you can grab it in the right spot. So we'll grab this, and this is just useful to know in pretty much any situation. If we place it there, right under there, we can step up, and that might boost us up to the point where we can grab it. Hold on. Did you get it? Not quite. There. So now we'll put our helmet back on. But even though in real life you would basically have no problem grabbing that, getting up, climbing in, you can't do it in Star Citizen. Not right now, anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to fix that. And your trick here is kind of knowing how the game works and how the power systems work, because you're taking advantage of some of the more realistic mechanics of the game to fix some of the less realistic mechanics of the game. You're going to hit F1, which is your default open mobi-glass. You're going to go to your ship maintenance, but first you have to actually store the ship. So you go back here, you store it. There. And the reason you have to store it is because right here, the vehicle loadout manager, if you don't store it first, it is going to appear as a read-only. It'll have a red mark up there. So we're going to take the power plant, and we're going to unequip that real quick. And now it has empty on the power plant, and then you save changes. Now we're going to go back over to the ASOP terminal.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And we're going to
Vehicle selected.
pull this out.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Back to hangar 4 we go. Now it's on the ground. And even though you can see that the engines are on, they're not really on because it doesn't have a power plant. There is, so far to my knowledge, only one ship that is small enough that you can get into it even when it's hovering, and that is my Razor, which really love overall. But we're gonna go back here. I is the hotkey right here, and you can see the engines are still on. So if you look down here, there's power off, engines off is if you want to use the HUD here, but you can also just hit the engine off button. Yeah, back out of your pilot seat. A full power down would also work, and because we took the power out, it's still going to have to charge the shields. But in most cases, turning your engines off is preferable because then, say you're in Grimhex and there's someone outside shooting at people, you don't want your shields to be down. You don't have to sit in the hangar and wait for that to pop up while someone's outside of the armistice zone pointing a missile at you. But anyway, we'll go back to the lobby. Back to the ASOP terminal.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And this takes a couple minutes to do, which is why you're going to learn really fast that it's not ideal.
Goodbye.
But it is a hell of a lot faster than pulling out random vehicles and waiting for the one that you actually want to spawn with the engine off. And even going to your even like going to a different place and pulling it out instead there was the read only, it's not guaranteed that it's going to spawn on the ground even from a different station. So it's always just good to know, turn your engine off, save changes, exit. Okay. And that's basically it. If you don't turn your engines off, you're going to do this a couple times, and then after that you're going to learn to turn your engines off, but at least now you know how to fix it if it happens. So I hope you guys found that helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'm going to be making more videos here soon, so please like, subscribe, share, do all the good things for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one, and see you in the verse.